Hey, John Dreyer for Fender University. I've got some tips for you for maintaining your instrument. First, always a good idea to keep your guitar inside a hardshell case, much like this one, when not in use. The last thing you want to do is knock it off of a guitar stand or trip over it and break it in half. Also keeps the guitar out of direct sunlight and keeps unwanted dust and dirt off the instrument. So I like to clean my guitar after every use. Some folks have extra oily skin, or you may have just eaten some greasy food, and that's totally up to you, but either way, you want to get that off of the guitar. I'm going to use my Fender microfiber cloth here and just wipe down the neck first. Start with the strings, the frets, and the fretboard. Get that grime off there. Around the back of the neck, just going to wipe that down. Okay, and then for the face of the guitar, I like to use the Fender Quick Clean Spray. Just a few shots on the guitar here. Okay, I'm just going to wipe that down again with my microfiber cloth around the knobs and the 5-way switch, and you are good to go. Some additional advice: definitely do not leave your guitar inside your car or garage. I live in a very hot and dry climate now. I used to live in a very cold climate back east, and I've seen the damages both extreme heat and cold can do to your instrument, in particular the neck. So store your guitar in your home, your bedroom, your studio. Just don't take any chances. Remember, there are a lot of different screws and nuts on your instrument. Whether it's the machine heads, the pick guard, or the bridge, you want to take the time to go through and make sure everything is tightened up. Pay close attention to your output jack, your pickup selector switch. Now actually this one is a little loose, and there's 2 Phillips screws here, so take my screwdriver, tighten these up. And it's very common for the pickup selector switch to loosen just because it gets a lot of use. Okay, we're good there. Now your end pins, and really the last thing you want to happen is for your end pins to loosen up, your strap to pop, and your guitar hits the ground, and especially in the middle of a gig, so you don't want that. Take the time to go through and just check everything out. So this last step isn't something that you need to do after every use, but over time you may see that your fingerboard is drying out or there's a buildup of dirt and grime. This would be a good time to go ahead and clean and condition your fingerboard. Now I've already gone ahead and removed the strings because you need full access to the fretboard. You might want to wait until you have to do a string change to do this step. Up to you. So I'm going to use my Fender fingerboard remedy and a microfiber cloth. Okay, you want to make sure you cover the whole surface of the fretboard. Go in a circular motion or just back and forth. Just make sure you get it covered completely and generously. And once you have the whole entire fingerboard covered, and you think you got all the dirt and the grime off there, let's take a different cloth or just a dry portion of the cloth and wipe off the excess. I'm going to make sure it gets into all the pores, but you don't want the excess to drip off or to get on your hands when you're restringing it and playing it. So it looks like I have all the dirt and the grime removed. I'm going to restring it, tune it up, and start playing.